after we already put the ink to the big ink tank at the bottom, then we can start to power on the machine and pump the ink and do the cleaning process. Before we do the cleaning by negative pressure, by the negative and positive pressure, we need to prepare the two waste ink tank and the vapor. The vapor with the rubber at the front and the clean fabric tissue to clean the vapor and clean head surface. Once everything is ready, then we can start to power on the machine. Before we power on the printer, we must be sure we remove everything from the table and all ink tank value we all are open, and the switch for each tuber we are open already for each channel, for each print head. Then we can start to power on the printer. We push down the boot switch. Click enter, and then we need to move up the carriage to put the waste ink tank inside. You just click up, then we can see the table, the carriage start to moving up. Then we stop. Then we can put the waste ink tank at the bottom of the print head. The size of the waste ink tank must be matched with the quantity of the print head. We must be sure the tank are surrounded with the print head. For white ink, for color ink, we put at the bottom. Then we need to set the negative pressure for the print head. Then we go to the front and we open the cover. We can see here have the negative pressure. The quantity for the negative pressure unit is according to the print head quantity. If your machine is 20 print head, 10 for white and 10 for color, it will be 2 boxes, 1 for color and 1 for white. And here is also for each ink channel. This one is for white, this one is for color. This is only used for 4 print heads configuration, but the setting procedure is the same. This is the screen air pressure meter for the air pressure. Normally we set by the minus 2.6 for white and for color. But once you install print head, you need to little adjust again. And here is the active pressure for cleaning. This is the negative pressure for white, for color. We take this for sure. For example, right now, we already put the ink and we already put the flash dish at the bottom. Then we can start to push the clean button for white. You can see the ink dropping down. And then after cleaning, use the wiper to wipe out the waste ink. After we already set, we can see here, after we cleaning, we must be sure there's no wet ink, no waste ink dropping. If the ink is dropping, we need to change the pressure. You must be sure there's no ink dot spray at a surface. They use the clean fabric tissue to clean the printhead surface. For example, right now there's no ink dropping. For example, where right now we reduce the negative pressure. For example, reduced by 2.0. It's reduced the negative pressure. When we click again, we can see now the ink is dropping. See, the ink is dropping. You can see here, ink is dropped. So if the ink is dropped, we need to increase the negative pressure. We increase to 2.6, and then we check again. And we can see now, after we increase from after we increase the negative pressure from 2.0 to 2.6, the white ink is not dropping. It's clean. So here's procedure to adjust the negative pressure for each print head, each channel. So that remember, in one word, if the ink is dropped, we just increase the number. If the ink is sucked back quickly, really quick, we need to reduce the negative pressure. So after we set the white ink, and then we can start to clean the color ink. We push clean button. Then the color ink will be dropping. After that, we use the rubber to clean it. Before we use the rubber, we must use another brand new rubber or clean it before we wipe. We cannot use the wet rubber to clean the color ink. Then we use another brand new rubber to wipe the surface of the color printing head. After that, we use the clean tissue. We wipe from the direction from the bottom, from the back side, front side. And also we must clean the surface of the aluminum pallet. And also we must be sure the negative pressure we set by color is correct. Also, if ink is dropping, the ink from the print head is dropping, then we need to increase the number. If the ink sucks back quickly to the print head, then we need to reduce the air pressure. And the positive pressure, active pressure for cleaning, we just set as 25 kPa. That's enough. And here is for general, no change. Here is switch, we keep to grade 1. So this is a procedure to clean all print heads. But after print, if you have only one print head not good, we can start to just clean one print head. Now teach you how to clean each channel or each one channel or one print head. For example, we have 4 color print head. The number 2, number 3, number 4 print head all are with good nozzle print. Only the first print head, the nozzle print is not good. So we can start to just clean the first print head. So we just open the first print head value. We find our tuber. The first print head tuber is from this channel and this channel. This black, for example, only the first print head, the black, this black, only black channel and the first print head is not good. So we just clean this one. We need to close all the ink tank. We need to close. If your machine is this aluminum sub ink tank, so it will have the metal switch. But if your machine is DTF version, it will be acrylic with the manually plastic value. But the clean procedure is the same. So we need to close other sub ink tank. So for this ink tank with the vertical direction is closed, with water level is open. So now we close all the other ink tank, all closed. We just keep the first print head black, 2 channel is open. And here 2 channel, we just also we need to close other switch, because this tube will have 2 switch. We close it, and we keep the first channel is open. Then, by this way, we just clean one print head, one channel. Then we go to the pump. We push the pump, and then start clean. We can see here, it's only one black, 2 channel is flush out. But this way we can save the ink to clean the print head, and we can clean each print head separately. Individual. After cleaning, we also wipe out waste ink, and we use clean tissue to clean the surface of the print head. And also we check again, there's no ink dropping out. So this is the procedure to clean all heads and one head. After we clean, we just remove the waste ink tank from the bottom of print head. And we need to open the value. Then we need to open all the value for print. Please remember, every time after close, we need to open. We open all the value to make the ink can go through, but this should be no connect, so we just keep close. All the cable, all the tuber, if you connect it with the ink tuber with print head, you need to open it to supply the ink go through. As we said before, pivot level direction means open. So we just open it. We open all the KCMY so the ink can go through. And also for wet, also the same. Then we can start to move down the carriage. We can go to control software, go to control panel, we push down button. Then the carriage starts to moving down. And the front have the sensor. Here the sensor. When it detects the media, it will stop.